While working on the dirt bike battery, swapping out the BMS, I started thinking about the plugs I was using, which were these QS8 plugs. They are really good, but with the solder joints, I am worried about some of the heat that's going into the project. The amount of power I'm drawing can have potentials of heating up, and then the solder can melt and cause shorting issues. It shouldn't be an issue if done properly, and I have run them in the past, but this is going to be experiencing a lot of vibration too, and soldering does cause some weak joints in the actual wire itself. So I'm planning on switching to Anderson plugs like these that are on AliExpress. They're good for 120 amps. This bike won't be drawing 120 amps or really higher continuous. It will have a peak of around 130, but it should be perfectly fine. As for getting around the anti-spark that these have, I'll be doing a spark loop, but I'll be making my own out of these plugs and a XT60 connector with a 10 ohm resistor to draw about 10 amps into the battery for the initial charge up. And that should just be able to get rid of these then, make my box cleaner, be easier to wire it, and it will be all crimp connections instead of the solder. So it should all work out better than these plugs. These I use for another projects, but for now I think I'm going to switch to the Andersons and see how they go.